I found 4 more picks that I like on tonight's NBA slate. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. I got 4 more picks for you here. So total, that's 8 for the day. I will link the early video that I did at the end of this video if you want to check that out as well. Also did an underdog video, a few other videos that we have some picks for. Hopefully we start the week out on a profitable Monday. We got some series that are going to look to close. I kind of feel like the NBA in general and the refs are going to push this Brooklyn Boston game to a game 5. You know, they like that ad revenue, so that's kind of how I feel about it. Even though Boston's shown they are way better of a team, and KD and Irving haven't been there. But hey, let's just check out some picks. But before that, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification so you know when the picks get up, because the lines do change. So let's check it out. Let's see what's up. Let's go. All right, as you can tell, we have the NBA Prize Picks desktop version up here. You can check this out on their mobile app as well. Again, if you do not have a Prize Picks account, head on over there, use that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And again, I got 4 plays we'll talk about here. First one we'll talk about, let's just talk about this Boston-Brooklyn game. Got 1 play for you here on this game in this second video. And I like it here. Jayson Tatum, over 5.5 assists. He has hit this mark at 8 of his last 10 games. He's hit it in every game he's played Brooklyn in the playoffs here. 8, 10, and 6. As you can see, playing 44, 41, 44 minutes. We're going to see a ton of minutes out of him again. It just feels like with the minutes that he's going to play and the situation of them trying to close out this game, I think he's going to hit this again going up against Brooklyn here. I do think Brooklyn wins this game at home, though. I can't imagine NBA want this thing to close in 4-0. It wouldn't surprise me. There was a tweet someone sent out today that was talking about how the discrepancies in fouls are crazy in some of these game 4s that could close, and how the NBA are not close, but even just go to 2-2. And I think we could see this. I think this could be a game where we see a ton of fouls given to Boston, so the NBA try to extend the series. I know that's kind of crazy, but part of me feels like that's true. But anyways, we're still going to take the over 5.5 assists here. Should be a close game regardless. And again, as long as he's going to get 40 minutes, I'm going to take the over 5.5 assists for Jayson Tatum. Next one we're going to look at here, we're going to go over to points. With Luka back in town, over 29.5 points. I just feel like this is a Luka game. It just has that feeling of a Luka game here. You know, he's went over this mark in 3 of his last 5 games, and before that he was crushing as well. He's played Utah 4 times this year. He's went over this mark in 3 of the 4 times. You know, we should see a good amount of minutes out of him here. First game back, we saw 34 minutes, put up 21 shots, shot 52% from the field. Only got to the line 4 times. I think we'll see a little bit more of that. I think we'll see a pretty aggressive Luka in this game, you know, trying to take this game away from him. So I'm going to take the Luka over points here. It just has that feeling of Luka just dominating this game, and try to get a game back here. So we're going to go Luka over 29.5 points. Next one we're going to go to is points on the other side. And we're going to go to Jordan Clarkson. Love Jordan Clarkson here. 14.5 points. If we kind of look at what he's done over the last couple games, his usage has went up a ton. His minutes have went up a ton. We started out on the Dallas series. He played 19 minutes, then 22 minutes, and then the last 2, 30 and 36 minutes. Shot 16 times last game, 9 for 16, 56%. Clarkson's a streaky shooter, and when he gets hot, he stays hot for a little bit. And I think this is where they're having success with him out there. They need another scorer. And, you know, I believe this line, you know, in the last 3 games he's played Dallas, you know, 21, 14, 25. And that second game, he only shot 9 times in 30 minutes, hit 5 for 9. I think we're going to see double-digit shots out of him. I think we'll see, maybe we won't get 36 minutes out of him, but I bet we get over 30 minutes out of him. And I just like the over 14.5 points because that's what he's out there to do, is shoot. He's just instant offense, and I think they're going to want him out there to score. So we're going to take the over on Jordan Clarkson, 14.5 points. You know, even up against, you know, and it's a fun ping pong having Luka on one side of it and Jordan Clarkson on the other side of it. So like Jordan Clarkson here, the over 14.5 points. Then the other one we're going to look at points as well. And I mentioned it in the other video, you know, Gary Trent Jr., this is way too low here. And this was a play in the early video, if you saw, and he was at 18.5, and it hasn't moved, which is kind of scary. I mean, like it should move. This line is at 20.5 at a lot of books out there now, and they have it at 18.5. So that was one of the plays in the early video. I would still jump on this sitting at 18.5. But the next thing we're going to go to is Pascal Siakam. We're going to go over 23.5 points here. There's a couple different plays I think you can play with Pascal. You know, the line's at 24.5. A lot of the books out there, he put up 34 points last time. So I think it's one you got to look at. If we look at the other three games, 24, 20, and 12. But again, Fred VanVleet is not playing here. He's going to shoot a ton here. Pascal's going to try to take over this game a little bit, so they can try to extend the series. Even though I don't think they do. I think Philly wins this game at home. But that doesn't mean we can't try to take advantage of it with the points for Siakam. I think they should be way higher than this. It's sitting in the line at 23.5. I also like looking at his assists a little bit as well. To me, his assists are too low with Fred VanVleet out. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot as well. So if you want to, we might add that one as well. Let's go look at his assist line for Pascal Siakam. Yeah, it's at 5.5. I would hit this as well. Same kind of thing there with no Fred VanVleet out there. I think we're going to see the ball in Pascal Siakam's hands a lot more. You know, Gary Trent Jr. will have the ball in his hands a bit, but he's more of a scorer, right? And Siakam's going to have the ball in his hands a ton. The juice is massive on this over at around minus 150. So to get it at that, even though he hasn't hit it, but one of the games that he's played against Philly, I do like this over with the ball's going to be in his hands a ton, and he's going to play probably every minute that they have out there. He might not even come off the court. So 5.5 feels a little low for me for Pascal Siakam here. So I really like this line. I love the points line for him. Fred VanVleet just opens up a big hole that they need to fill, and a lot of that should have to do with Gary Trent and Siakam on the scoring side, and then Siakam with the assist. Like, I still don't think they're going to win this game, but that doesn't mean that these guys can't hit their overs, because I do feel like they're a little low. I feel like Siakam's line should be closer to 25.5 or 26.5, and his assist line should definitely be closer to 6.5 here with no Fred VanVleet. So these are the 5 plays that we like here. I was only going to play 4, but then looking at that Siakam assist line, I think it's a spot that we can take the over as well. So if I had to rank these plays here, I would definitely look at taking Pascal Siakam over 23.5 points and Pascal Siakam over 5.5 assists is kind of 1A, 1B. And then I would go look at Jordan Clarkson over 14.5 points, then Jayson Tatum over 5.5 assists. And then I'll take the Luka over 29.5 points as number 5, just because it's a high line, but I think he puts up over 30 here in a win. So I really like that Luka play as well. So really like all these 5. Again, I will drop this second video. I'm sorry, the video I did early here right now. I'll link it above me here, and we will hopefully have a profitable Monday. So with that, again, appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.